Pull up on the guys, cause we got a spot, cause we in the field, no matter the cause. Pull up on the guys, show me what you got.
Dreamcast. Our wishes have been granted. Okay, Drake has finally strike back, and while I'm gonna give him credit for going 1v20, I'm taking that credit back because it took that nigga a month. And it's not even officially released. You know, but anyway,
there's a lot of people saying, "Oh, he was on tour," and
I don't give a fuck.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what are we talking about?
Ross responded in 3 hours.
No, kids, he was waiting for the opportunity,
and it's not officially released. So, like, I don't know what that's about. You know what, Pad? What's your thoughts about the Drake diss?
Honestly, first of all, I have a question. Jefe, if a nigga told you, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga, what is your response?
How you feel?
I'm getting back in the booth that night.
I don't care if I don't rap. I'm writing the song
shit out. And I produced it. I'm putting it out, bro. I don't care if it sucks. Like, I gotta respond, bro.
I respect the hell out of it.
If you go to Metro page, I feel like he just posting like nothing happened. I'm like, bro,
no, you just got told to make some drums. This is not a dream.
He's still promoting the album. Like, come on, bro.
Come on, now, where your pen and pad?
It's such a simple bar, and it works.
It works. Bro.
It works.
Niggas was like, you told this nigga to do what he already been doing, like,
and he gonna do it again.
What is he supposed to? Nigga, I was gonna do that shit anyway.
No kidding.
But honestly, I thought the Drake diss was, I thought it was catchy. First of all,
very catchy.
So it's always gonna be catchy.
It was creative as hell.
And I said, I keep saying I'm a K-Dot fan. So like when I'm hearing how the fuck you big stepping this beside stepping, I'm like, hey, watch your mouth.
But that was hot.
But you flowing though.
You flowing though.
You know, I need you to stop talking that hot shit about my boy. But the diss was good. You did what you needed to do. You shocked the game. I think if you would have put it on all platforms instead of leaking it, that's like pure light skin behavior.
Yeah, nah, drop the shit, bro. Drop the fucking track. Is it an official diss?
What are we doing? Like, this is a leak you gave to your friend. I can just imagine him like, bro, I'm gonna airdrop you this song, drop it on your page. You want 100,000 subscribers right now.
No cap.
But yeah, other than that, the diss was good. I think it was good. It wasn't bad.
I think it was a lot more technical than the other disses that were provided. I think this is like back to what you were saying. Drake had a lot more time to like it's like
he was on tour.
It's basically like if you throw the first punch, if I throw the first punch, you got the second punch to you can see how hard my punch was, and you like, all right, I'm gonna bring him something back harder. So like I feel like that's what I think Drake's diss was actually maybe slightly better than Kendrick's. I think Kendrick only had a verse, so I feel like his verse kind of like the weight of his verse was very heavy, and it's kind of what's what for real. But I think Drake, in terms of the way he picked at Kendrick, was like way more technical. Like it wasn't like just what you said, but it's what I know. Like this is what I know about you. So he got into like the whole extortion thing with you would top dog the Bloods, and you giving 50% to this nigga for on your record deal. So he was like top dog tell you drop and give me 50. So drop your album and give me 50%. No caps.
Wow.
So
I didn't even know that till just now,
bro.
Dang,
I could tell as I was telling. That's why I went all the way through. No. So he was real lot.
Because look, they dropped the video of Kendrick doing push-ups, bro.
Yeah. He also was doing push-ups.
That's what I thought it was about. Like he just clowning this nigga for dropping down and just doing push-ups randomly.
He was going
deeper than that.
Like it's so like that's what I was saying. It's so much more technical. Like he's like, and that's what the whole song ends up being about. He's just going at him about this extortion. So like even like him leaving where he was like he's leaving the label and stuff like that. He's like when he was talking about the splits and stuff. When he was like split, you rip your pants or whatever. Some shit like that.
Splits, bitch, your pants might split.
Yeah,
like
he was basically saying he was basically referring to the way he split from his label. He like, what did you have to pay to get away from your label? What's the split for that? that. Like, let me see your splits. But like, it's so much more technical than what Kendrick was more like at the surface, like at everything that Drake is. Like,
Yeah.
so like,
that's
so
true.
this is like I could rap about how I'm a better rapper than you,
It's a
but
lot
Drake
of
is
goofy
like,
niggas with a check.
yeah, Drake is more like, I know this about you,
Yeah.
and I'm about to tell the world.
Extortion.
He really just broke it down. That was excellent. That was great.
No, for sure.
Me personally, I think Kendrick's was good. Like he did his normal shit. Like he said, he got on the verse and did his thing. His bars was crazy. But in terms of marketability, I feel like Drake killed that. The way he did it, he made it a diss record, but also a record that you could party to, that you want to listen to at the gym. Like something that you can actually bump and actually come back to. So like to me, that makes it a little bit different. Like, okay, he gonna be smart with it. Not only is he gonna diss you, but he gonna make it something people want to listen to anyway, just to party. And so they continuously listen to somebody dissing you. Like it's just so smart and just so like proven. And like you said, he had a lot more time, but it's like, man, I love it. It's just so creative.
Yeah,
That's the part I'm thinking about. I'm like,
the timing is kind of like one, because of the time he took, you had to come with something. Like you had to come with some fire.
Too, yeah.
So like
we was expecting a lot, but I feel like he delivered.
Yeah, he definitely
said,
he decently
it's trash.
delivered.
Like, you can't say that, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
He's undefeated on the responses.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I feel like
And real quick, I feel like everybody's talking about, J. Cole responding. Who else responded? Rick Ross. But nobody's talking about Future. Like he was talking shit about Future too. Like where's Future gonna respond? You don't, or does he not need to?
See,
I don't
What's
think
the conversation
he needs
with
to,
that?
because Future's not a rapper.
Future not putting himself in the
Like if he
conversation.
like that's the kind of situation where that would be a bigger than rap thing, because Future ain't about to come out here and be like, I'm a hotter rapper than Drake. It's like, you're not. So I don't know if he is gonna
I
dress
feel like
it.
he up there with Drake,
because
though, in terms of,
essentially,
like records in his.
I mean,
now
yes,
at the same time, Future technically been dissing him the whole time. Future was saying basically like, you my number one fan, and like he was basically that's why Drake started out the record. He was going straight at Future. Like he was like, I can never be nobody number one fan, because Future said this nigga my number one fan basically. So like Future, I feel like Future in his way is already putting these disses out. Like that's what the tape is. So like in terms of him responding, he know himself as a rapper himself isn't necessarily gonna compete. But the wave I'm finna get of people not to like you or to be on my side because of what I'm saying, I feel like he definitely, that's his attempt. That's his diss. That's his, he trying to use his influence more than his ability.
I feel like we have to wait for Kenny's response and compare the Drake song to that one. Like, because like Kenny got 16 bars, like it's hard to weigh, because I don't think we've had a diss before that's just a featured verse. Like that's a weird dynamic,
true.
Like even if you had a short verse diss, like it would just be that song itself. So it's like, whatever. But
So now my question is, does this beat the Cole diss?
For sure, because
So-
there was actual heart behind it. Cole did not want to make that diss, and it's clear with the energy behind it.
Right.
I still think it kind of stems back from what I was saying last episode about he didn't realize how in depth this beef was between the two, and he was just showing off skill.
Looking back, it ain't the worst idea that he like kind of backed out of it, because they did assemble the rap Avengers against this nigga, and he was like, "Hey, I'ma just
He's like, I'm
y'all
good on that.
wildin'." He just you did a little much with the apology, and you did way too much with taking the song off. He could have kept it up there, nigga. It wasn't that
Yeah,
bad
I mean,
of a
it's
song.
on YouTube regardless with the lyrics and everything.
Yeah, but he not getting that money. But yeah, no, it's a good diss. I'm a slight Drake hater, but it's a good song. I want to hear what Kenny got to say.
Does it go down in the disses The
in the
greatest
diss history book?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I don't think so.
Drake's this or just
This one just now?
Drake's this.
I don't think so.
So
It's gonna
It's
take some
good.
time to
It
really
is a
see.
good song, but I don't think as a diss record.
I'm like,
it's not going
right.
down
It's
in-
not
This is what I'm
competing
saying.
with-
as far
I'm
as
like,
a diss record, no.
I feel like the beef as a whole hasn't gotten to that level yet,
Yeah,
to where
'cause I
like
think-
those songs could have that kind of weight.
Right,
Like
'cause
these
I
are
think-
still the beginning
Because
rounds.
it's not
you know?
really. This is not
know who shot you.
this.
So.
Right.
I'm
Because
saying. You
Right,
gotta
no
compare
shot,
it to
you know, hit 'em
Biggie,
up, no
other cases.
Vaseline.
in the other cases of disses, these is niggas that actually slime niggas out. Like niggas actually did some dirt behind niggas' backs or some shit. So it was like actually some shit to talk about. Like who shot you? I mean, who shot you not to this, but hit them up.
Like, would you say this is better than back to back?
Yeah.
You would?
I would.
You would?
I would only because back to back is versus Meek, and we're not gonna talk about Meek. But
At the time, that was a relevant battle,
this
and that
nigga-
song was everywhere.
but now this nigga is battling 5-6 different rappers at one time. I think it's more of a factor now than back to back with just Meek.
I don't know. I mean, I was on Instagram today. I didn't see too much about this song today. So I don't, it ain't. I don't know. I think back to back is still a better song than this one. At least it held more weight. So like,
I agree with that right now.
so like, if it ain't better than, if it ain't heavier than back to back, it can't be in that category yet. Because I also feel like back to back is on like that outer circle of greatest diss songs of all time. Like it ain't, it ain't quite there.
Yeah, no. When you get into like no Vaseline and the directness of of like what he talking
saying,
about,
bro,
it's a
like-
totally different thing.
It's hard to even compare Drake diss to like anything like that.
Yeah.
In terms of all time for me.
This nigga took 2.5 weeks and it's not officially released.
Yeah. And speaking of officially releasing, I honestly think Rick Ross, he could have just kept with the Instagram banter. He didn't have to, because he's not going to drop another diss track versus Rick
Him
Ross.
dropping that song was a testament to how fucking long it took Drake to respond. He was like, I can do this right now, wherever wherever I don't want to hear I'm on tour. Are you fucking kidding me?
He said, I'm at Wingstop,
As
bro.
rich as
I'm
this
dropping
nigga
a record.
is,
Like,
this nigga
I'm
got a
everywhere,
studio
bro.
in his car, his limo, his tour bus, his private jet,
That nigga
and
pulled up
whatever
into
venue
the
he is
break
at,
room with
okay?
the recording equipment
I'm
at
like,
the
are you
Wingstop.
kidding me?
No excuses.
I'm like, that is the last excuse I want
But
to hear.
you don't want to hear a response from The Weeknd or ASAP or Future, do you? You just want to hear a response from Kendrick and then go back with Drake.
I don't want to hear a response from a singer.
I don't want
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear a response from Future. And ASAP don't really need to respond, okay? Because this nigga Drake been obsessed with his girl for the last 4-5 years. ASAP was like, keep her name out your fucking mouth, okay? We got 2 kids. We locked in, okay? It's over. It's
bro.
over.
It's over,
You
bro.
know, keep dreaming. I was ASAP is the only one outside of the niggas that chimed in that I don't got a problem with chiming in. It's like, bro, shut the fuck up, okay? Go find someone else. She don't want you, nigga. She don't want you.
No kissy.
Yeah, no, it was all right. How much time we got on this joke? 14. Okay. Well, so Drake versus Ross. Who got round 1?
Drake.
Drake?
Drake versus Raw?
Yeah.
See the quickness though. The quickness
The
though.
question is, who gets custody of DJ Khaled? That nigga is in shambles.
It's going to Drake.
Oh,
You think
man.
so?
It's going to,
No, I
Khaled,
don't think so.
Drake is
I don't
Khaled's-
think it's
I
going
don't
to.
think so.
I
I
don't
think he's going with Future.
Drake is cutting yourself off from the rest of the
I think
industry. That's
Khaled
his
taking
lifeline.
Ross
I think
over Drake any
Khaled
day.
taking the field, bro.
I don't know, man.
You're
I-
wild.
I think Khaled definitely taking the field. He got.
He's not going with
He
Drake.
going.
Khaled is
You
shambles.
going with the one or the many?
So
And he
that's-
gonna take
that's
the
one
one.
versus
We the
one.
best. You know he putting together
Because
another
who wants
project
to
right
hear
now.
a Drake
Right,
Khaled
He needs
thing?
all those connections for the
Right
next
now.
album. He's not gonna fuck that up.
Well,
And he
why-
putting Drake and Kendrick on that bit.
While we on,
He probably got old verses from Drake. He gonna put them on the same album.
Put him on the
He's
same
smart,
joint.
right?
while we are on that same
Be the
note,
highest selling song of
how do
2025.
y'all think Young Thug feels about all of this?
I think he's just trying to get out.
You think he on Future's side? I feel like he got to be on Future's
that's
side.
absolutely.
But I think he got some songs with
Yeah,
Drake.
nah, for sure.
He definitely locked in with
Future
both
made
of
us
them.
a bonus song
See,
on his project.
One thing that he doesn't have is a song with Kendrick. So I think for sure.
Hang on.
I don't think Thug has not one song with Kendrick.
I don't think so.
Producers.
I got to fact check that.
I was
but
gonna
don't
say
think
producers, but he, whatever.
So,
Go ahead. With you.
I just think if Young Thug is picking a side, it's definitely the side of Drake. But,
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think so.
I don't think he would go against Future.
Bro, he going against
Even
all
being
of
that he from
Atlanta?
Atlanta, bro. Like he ain't gonna go against
That's
nobody
Future.
from Atlanta,
He's the
bro.
tag for Metro,
Yeah. Okay.
and Future's the other tag.
No cap.
Okay, they're
Metro,
two halves of a
They're
whole.
locked in for sure.
Okay.
He gotta go Atlanta. I don't. He's in a weird position.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Push and P. Kendrick's on the remix of Push and P.
Damn, I didn't know that.
I ain't never heard
I didn't know there was
verse
a
I
on
never
remix.
Push
heard that
P.
verse.
They probably just threw him up there through one of them throwaway verses or something.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I hope DJ Khaled just retires.
Nah. He's dropping another
What is
album.
he
That's what I'm saying.
contributing
Nah,
to the
Khaled
rap
working
game, bro?
on one right now, man. We the best.
Man, throw that
75.
Throw that shit away, dog.
His older albums were great. He has some good
No,
shit.
he has some old
2000s,
bangers.
2010s, he has some
Sure.
decent stones.
When he started
Sure.
beefing with Tyler, because Tyler got the #1 spot.
That's when I was
Yeah,
like,
I
"You're
was
done."
like,
But
yeah, bro, you got to get out of here.
I didn't
bro.
like that.
I didn't like that at all. I was
not a
like,
good way to market,
nigga,
bro.
that
Like,
tape
let him
was
win.
that
Let
tape
that
was
young
great.
man
Let that man
Like,
win,
don't be
man.
mad.
I
I'm
don't
like, you
even
do the
listen to
same
Tyler
shit
like that,
every
and I was
year.
happy for him, bro. Like,
I'm like, come
I
on,
think
bro.
it's like
cares?
I make music. I make
Let that
music
man
that you
win.
listen to. Like
It's a lot of
when you in
like-
the car and you turn on the radio. Like
Literally.
when you in the barbershop
Verbatim.
and you can hear it.
Is what he
Like
said.
not no weird shit.
I think Khaled just went
Like,
through a
come on, bro.
phase where
How you gonna hate on that?
Khaled went through a phase where he was Instagram annoying. So like,
Man, that nigga
ever
white
since-
don't even.
Ever since then, it's kind of like he like a running joke kind of thing.
Producers have just said there is no Kendrick Lamar song. with
Yeah, it
Young
doesn't.
Thug.
Yeah, it doesn't exist. I don't.
Okay.
I don't think he taking Drake's out.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Well, on that note, we'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.